Good morning, everybody. I'm here today. By the way, this is Theresa talking to you, and I'm here today to kind of give you some helpful hints, some of the problems that agents seem to encounter when they're trying to place a bid and complete a contract for HUD on a HUD-owned home. So one of the biggest problems that we seem to see happen is that the agents don't understand what the check that they have to deliver to HUD is supposed to say on it. So I thought I would bring in my agent here and ask her a question as to which of these two checks, of course phony checks, but which of these two checks is the correct check that we would send to HUD with our initial paperwork. So Amber, okay Amber, this is a true test, so
Okay.
I want you to tell me which is the correct check.
This one.
Okay, this is the one that she picked. If you can see it, says to HUD or James Cho, and it's for $1,000. And Amber, why did you pick this one?
Because it has his name on it as well and not just HUD, so it's more specific.
Yep. And why do we need both names on it?
Because that way they know who the deal is for.
Well, that could be one answer, but the right answer is because this check has to be able to be cashed by one or the other. If HUD has to cash it because the deal is going to go through, then HUD's name is on it. If something happens where the deal isn't going to go through, the check is going to be returned to Mr. Cho, and Mr. Cho has to be able to cash it. So that's the reason that both names are on it. Okay, so this other check that she was looking at says HUD. And the amount is for $1,000, but there is going to be a time when you will need to make out a cashier's check just to HUD. And that is when the extensions are required and you need to send in that $375 check to HUD. They want it in the form of a cashier's check made out just to HUD. So in that instance, there is not going to be a second name on that check. It's strictly going to be made out to HUD, and that dollar amount will be for $375 because, as you know, when we buy and pay for the extensions, we do it for a 15-day period. So that cost is at $25 a day, which is your $375. And if HUD does not need all that $375 to close the transaction, they will refund the balance of the unused portion. So these are some of the tips for today, and I hope you learned something, and look forward to seeing you back in my Tips Corner. Have a good day.